So now we do have a question from Giancarlo Rodriguez. Marianne, would you ever run for Congress again? And how was your experience running for Congress the first time?
Yeah, I don't think people realize that you did run before you ran for president. Yeah.
Well, like you, Jen, I don't know about you. When I ran for office, I got a gut punch. And if I ever get a gut punch, I'll let you know. Right now, I don't have that gut punch. I'm certainly not running anything. I think if I was running for anything in 2022, I'd know it by now. There has been no gut punch.
Right.
I don't know.
So what have you been working on? So what are you, what's?
Oh, I'm working on a lot. I will be starting a Substack page soon. I've been working on it with a podcast. I'm doing a lot of, we were talking about Israel and Palestine. I'm doing a lot of interviews that I'll be putting up. I will be writing another book that will come out next year, and I teach classes. So I'm very busy. I write for Newsweek a couple of times a month. And I'm doing the same thing you guys are doing and that so many people we know are doing. I'm just trying to contribute to the conversation as best I can. And I think that that's really what you were talking about before on coalitions. It's almost like an invisible field of coalition building, that you know that we share the same molecules. I look at you, Jen. I know that I had endorsed you for Congress. I know you're out there. You know I'm out there. I see your tweets. You see mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we're all just, it's not a time of soloists. It's a time of a choir. And I think there is a choir. But I do think we need to be more hip to each other when we're running for office. I think we need to be more supportive of each other. I think and not just wait and see who's running, but really get started early. That's why I hope people, like I said, will go to candidatesummit.com. Every other night on my Twitter page, I put the little 4-minute segment that these candidates did. And some of them are so moving. There are wonderful people running. Get behind them now. And, obviously, we're not, these are not the corporate backed candidates. Nobody's expecting you to, send $2,800, send $5.
Yeah.
I see that so often. I see, I'll look and I'll see, 9,000 people watch his video. And I'll think, well, if all of them gave $1.
Yeah.
So I think we have to, look at how the Republicans, got rid of Eric Cantor when Eric Cantor had millions of dollars. It kills me when I see people on the right have more rambunctiousness sometimes.
Right. How did that happen to us? Where did we go?
Well, we just went into, we got stuck in the anger, it's like the chakra system. We got stuck at anger too often, and we spew the anger. We need to transition from the anger into political activism so that we can be more effective. Wouldn't you
One
think
thing,
so?
wait, I want to say, like, when you were just talking about like we're sharing the same sort of space, but a lot of what I feel like I've been doing over the past 2 years is like weaving this web. And I see it as a web. And every time, for example, you coming on here, that's one more link in this web.
Exactly.
Because it's one more connection. And so one of your people then sees us and vice
Absolutely.
versa. And this is what's building it and making it stronger. And so every time we do like a cross stream with somebody or anything, it just keeps reinforcing it. So I feel like that's a big part of what we're trying to do. And with voices that are not necessarily always going to be in sync. I'll talk to anybody.
I think that what you just said is really important. There are too many people in America, including on the left, who think everybody has to agree with everybody all the time.
Everything.
No.
What the hell's going on? It used to be, oh, that's interesting. You think that? I don't see it quite that way. I see it somewhat differently.
Yeah.
But like anybody, nobody has a monopoly on truth. But these days, even on the left, it's like you're wrong. You're not just. It's not just that I disagree with you. It's that you're wrong. You're bad, and you should shut up.
Yeah.
And you should delete that tweet. I don't agree with your tweet, so you should delete it. No, I'm not going to delete it because you don't like it. It's unbelievable, actually.
Yeah.
So for democracy.
we cross over all sorts of lines. I mean, I will go on any show. I will have any guest if I believe that conversation and that dialogue will further the progress that we're trying to make. Like if I feel like there will be a positive contribution, I'll talk to anybody. I don't need them to be on my same team to have a conversation with them. Well, that's fine.
That's what, only in a totalitarian society is everybody supposed to agree all the time. I mean, that's what freedom is about. And there are high-minded conservative principles and there are high-minded liberal principles. Meanwhile, the real authoritarians love the fact that we're so divided among ourselves. Because as long as we're so divided among ourselves, we can't put together the political force. Like when I heard you guys talking about Florida, that there are more Democrats than Republicans. I was really interested listening to you.
And yet
guys.
We're red. We are red.
And we're dead red. I mean, this is a state.
We are. We're not a swing state. I don't know why people ever really thought of us that way.
I would say this.
Really
if Ron DeSantis is reelected as governor and is the Republican nominee in 2024, Florida will not be a swing state. It will be a red state. It will go red, and the Republicans will have every opportunity. And this is why it's so significant to stop DeSantis, if it's even possible, is because if Florida is not a swing state in 2024, that means Georgia's going to be in play because they're going to send everybody into Georgia to try to flip it back. And that probably would break the election because it's only going to take, for anybody who doesn't know this, the margin is so thin that it would basically it would take Georgia and Pennsylvania to swing back. And they wouldn't even have to chase Arizona at this point. That's why the Electoral College, in many ways, I do support it. It needs to be modified, but it definitely it allows much more of valuing the states that I don't think is necessarily there. Granted, a lot of them are just kind of throwaways, but nevertheless, I think that having an infrastructure at the ground level, as we talked about, is so vital. But another thing.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.